Good morning from Montrose Oldham St Andrew's Church, and welcome to our short thought for the day. Celebrations. They're great, aren't they? It's been good to see people beginning to enjoy family gatherings, weddings, baptisms, first birthdays and milestone birthdays, after so long a time when gatherings were muted or simply not allowed. Okay, people have to be careful, perhaps modify their plans. Nevertheless, these times have been special, perhaps more special than they might otherwise have been, not just because of COVID and the restrictions, but also because over the past 2 years, life has become more precious and friends and family even more significant than before. We've some way to go, and no one pretend that all is rosy in the world or even our corner of it. But let's value one another and celebrate when we have the cause and the opportunity. Mary wasn't feeling like celebrating. The bottom had dropped out of her world. She and all the disciples were utterly devastated that their Lord had been put to death. A kinder, more loving person you could not hope to find. Their hopes for a better world, a world filled with loving kindness, grace and hope, had been dashed. It was all a mystery, for they'd been convinced that he was God's son. How could they be so wrong? It made no sense. Mary came with spices and oil to anoint Jesus' body, to complete the burial rituals that had been missed because of the impending Sabbath. Sad, devastated, but still wishing to do what she could for her Lord. Sometimes joy comes unexpectedly when we're at our lowest, when we're not looking for it. Certainly that was true for Mary. And it came in a few words, 2 really. She heard her name, Mary, and she knew it was Jesus, and she replied, Teacher. 2 words and a meeting. A recognition that her Lord was risen, alive, and that her hopes had not been dashed. And a simple acknowledgement that she was open to receive his love. Celebrations can be wonderful. What a joy to be in the loving company of family and our closest friends. We need to treasure them. But there is often in the midst of the joy a few tears, whether shown openly or not, as we remember those who would have shared with us in the past, but who are not there, at least not physically. But the truth of Easter is that God is not restricted by death. Life goes beyond our physical bodies and our earthly span. Joy can embrace sorrow and transform it. Jesus is alive, he is risen, and he invites us to respond in faith and in love. Understanding will come, but to begin with, like Mary, it may simply be a glimpse of recognition, coupled with an openness to receive God's love. Celebrations and sorrow may be more connected than we think, but Easter tells us that joy and celebration, love wins the day, every day, and for eternity. May you know the joy of the risen Christ. Thanks for joining us. May the Lord bless you. Amen.